as satisfying as it is just to pick up your phone and go for a walk and see what images occur to you, I also urge you to think about props and what they can bring to your shots as well. I picked up one of these glass balls very cheaply. Let's see what it adds to my creative photo walk. Now, I've found my subject here that I think is going to be interesting, even in its own right. That's not a bad shot, actually. But this ball's going to change things. What it does is that it inverts the image. Everything that I'm seeing through my camera here, through the magic of optics, gets inverted in my glass orb. So, as I bring my glass ball up, what happens is that my camera realizes that there's a new subject in there and it's adjusted its focus, and straight away I'm really happy with this. It's focused on the foreground. I'm seeing the inverted image in the glass ball, and the subject is now thrown out of focus in the background. The other thing is the sun's quite low in the sky here. It's still fairly early in the morning, not golden hour, but still the sun is warm and casting this lovely glow. So as I hold the ball up, you can see this light coming in from the side. Just be careful how you hold the ball. You see, if I hold the ball at a different angle, I can see some strange reflections of my fingers just start to appear. So I don't want those. I'm very happy to have my hand holding it, but I don't want to see it through in the reflections. So just do that. And already, I'm very happy with that. But if your camera's got a zoom lens, let's experience what that gives us. And wow, okay, so I'm filling frame a lot more. I do lose the background a bit. My subject just expands beyond the range of my viewfinder, but actually when I've got the ball in there, I can see all of the subject. So I'm seeing both the full subject and the context of it, if you like, behind it. So I'm actually very happy with that. Check focus. Lovely. And look at the beautiful warm glow. Like I say, the sun's still quite low in the sky here, just on my thumb there, coming in from the side. I enjoy that very much. Now, the obvious composition is to have the ball in the middle here, but let's just try some alternatives here. Let's just try it off to the side. You see, I'm using the curves of the ball along with the curves of this kind of compass as well. They're complementing each other nicely. Let's just try on the other side there as well. What happens if I go lower down? Okay, that's kind of interesting actually, because what's happening now is that the ball in the foreground is out of focus and the compass in the background is in focus. Wasn't what I had in mind, but that might be something that's a cool effect to take a look at in a moment. So we've got a few different shot sizes on here. We've played around with focus on this orb. Let's see how they came out. This image with the default focal length on the camera just puts the orb in the middle of the subject here. I think it works beautifully. We're playing with light here with this glass orb prop, and the light is helping us do that. Like I say, we've got this lovely light coming in from the side, and you can see the lens effect that the orb has, and it inverts the image, flips it upside down. The actual subject acts as a kind of halo around the orb as well. So there's lots to be excited about in this image. I'm very happy with how this came out. Zooming in a little bit with the lens on the camera helped me to get this image, and also I brought the orb so it wasn't quite in the center of frame. It just moved a little bit to the left, and actually it's been really successful. I love the energy that the subject in the background brings my viewer's eyes across the frame. My hand still in frame, but gives us a bit of a sense of scale here and a little bit of context too. Really pleased with how this came out. And again, this is just the power of experimenting with composition. Even when you think you've got the shot, keep on trying, keep on experimenting, because you might come out with something that surprises you. Of course, the glass orb plays with light, but I've also played with the viewer a little bit here. I have rotated the image through 180 degrees, so it's upside down. But now my subject through the orb is the right way up, and it's the real world behind it that's gone upside down. It's playful. Again, as a viewer, you just need to look at this a couple of times to work out what's going on. I could have upped the stakes even more perhaps by holding the ball the other way up, but I don't know, I was maybe a bit cautious about dropping it. Either way, I think it's a really successful image. In fact, all of the images have come out really well, and I could post them as a set on a photo sharing site because they complement each other so beautifully.